As you can see, Stuart is here because he's made a fantastic documentary and done some amazing reporting from the West Bank. Let's have a little teaser of it.
The West Bank is central to the conflict between Palestine and Israel. For Palestinians, it is basically at the heart of what would be a Palestinian state.
I told you 3 times, this is military territory. Please turn around, turn off the camera and go away.
So we're being filmed now.
They watch us right now.
This is the order. Understand? 3 minutes. That's all.
OK, I understand.
Goodbye.
So many Israelis, though, they believe that the West Bank should actually belong to Israel, particularly on the right. They actually want to annex the whole of the West Bank.
First, let's get the facts straight. There is no such thing as a Palestinian people.
Recently, countries like the United Kingdom and France have indicated a willingness to recognise the state of Palestine. That would be, if it worked, the two-state solution. The question, though, is it even possible?
And people can watch the full report online already if they want to. Scan the QR code there. And give us a tease ahead, Stuart, of the sort of core part that you uncover in this.
What we wanted to go in to see the West Bank and what life is like inside the West Bank, because Gaza has obviously taken most of the world's attention. And life in the West Bank is not as hard as it is in Gaza, but it is still difficult. And what we really found was the growth of the settlers within the West Bank, these Israeli people who've come in and take land from the Palestinians. This incredible security lockdown in many cases, with barriers cutting off villages off, making life almost impossible, normal life, because moving from one city to another can take hours, if not days. And that's really what we wanted to look at. What was it like for the people in the West Bank? And because it would be an integral part of a Palestinian state, is the two-state solution even possible with the situation as it is now?
And obviously there's different zones in different parts of the West Bank, and you were travelling through them. I mean, I guess central to all of this, and you're better placed to explain this to us, is that some of the actions of the Israelis that you literally witness are against not
Israeli
just
law.
international law, but Israeli law.
Yeah, that's right. So Area A, which is really the big cities, big towns and certain farming areas of the West Bank, are exclusively for Palestinians. It's run by the Palestinian Authority. It has its own police and security network in there, and Israelis are not meant to be inside. That is completely ignored now. The Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF, go in at will. They control larger areas. And as we saw, or you'll see later on in the report, that, for example, Hebron, which is a classic Area A city, they closed off the market so that settlers were able to walk up to a tomb through the main market. Now, that was against Israeli law, and for years that was always observed. Well, since October the 7th and the Hamas attack, that's changed everything. And I think the fear amongst Palestinians is that the 3 areas, A, B and C, it doesn't matter anymore. The Israeli authorities will do whatever they want.
I mean, clearly the situation in Gaza is infinitely worse, but it's interesting that we're going through lots of international countries saying they're going to recognise Palestine as a state, because from your experience of being there, is that plausible? Is it likely? I mean, based on the old vision of the Oslo Accords?
We will talk to people who actually were people who came up with the solution. Yossi Berin is one of the main authors of the two-state solution. As he says to us in the report, if you want a solution, you can have one. But if you don't want a solution, you won't ever get one. And that is where we're at the moment, because members of the Israeli government generally are saying they do not want a two-state solution, and they're putting things in place to make it almost impossible to do as it currently stands. You'd have to have a complete change of thinking. So as it stands, theoretically, Britain can say we accept and recognise a Palestinian state. I can't see right now what difference that makes to anyone on the ground.
Stuart, great stuff. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Great reporting. And of course, do scan that QR code on the screen right now if you want to watch it. Now the full version is available online.